darn it. Of course. Well, right while I'm fucking around with something else, my phone's going off. Yeah, I am. Oh shit. Okay. I want to try out this headphone again. Haha, Metal Spawn. Papa's Farm says first, but almost second. My battery's low. Right? Plug your shit in. Come on now. Anyways, good evening. Just screwing about here. Still trying to test my stuff. 5x5 so far. Welcome, Sherry. Rayanne. Rayanne, why don't you have a wrench yet? I can't do that from here, but welcome, Rayanne. Let's see. Okay. There we are. Outpost, I saw you up there. Wait, did I? Yes, I did. Cheers. Cheers. 5x5. Thank you. Oops. Yeah, stuff. Is that what I said? Just stuff? Yeah. What life? Yeah, it's just stuff, right? Bored on a Thursday night. I think it's Thursday. So yeah, I don't know. I was just messing about, and I still haven't figured out how to pin the link to the top of the comments yet. So I don't know if I can do that on my phone. I am testing my stuff. I'm testing the Wi-Fi hotspot again too. And I wanted to go back to these gaming headsets. I couldn't hear very good, or I didn't sound very loud afterwards, because like most of my earbuds suck. And all righty then, right? Right, TVB. All righty then. Yeah, I'm just yapping away. Cheers, motherfuckers. That's right. Ha ha ha. I should trademark that for my channel. I've only been saying it for 4 or 5 years. All right. Cheers, motherfuckers. Yeah. So I don't really have a topic. I'm just bored. We can all just sit and bullshit here and make fun of each other or do whatever it is. Do whatever it is we like to do here. Right, Leah? Yes. Oh, see this microphone. I'm not even going to say what I was going to say. You all make fun of me. Damn. Oh, I'm scrolling up. I do see Cha-Cha. Welcome, Cha-Cha. Everyone just have fun amongst yourselves, right? You can all have fun and make fun of each other and do all the good things. Billy, welcome. I love you, my wife. Yeah, so I'm still trying to adjust this microphone that's like a dick in my face, sticking right up in there. It's like, it's kind of annoying. And please excuse me for saying that shit. If you even heard that, maybe I turned it off. I don't know. Does my mic go off if I switch it up like this? Now I'm going to keep on talking. I don't know. I still haven't decided whether the microphone on the headset or the microphone on the phone is what's doing this. Ha Sherry. Hmm. Blaine's still alive. Right on. Right on, brother. Yep. You have a good one too. Either go to bed or have some coffee. Feel better. Oh, man. You still hear me? Okay, good. Yeah, well. And like I was saying, Sherry, I will let my wife answer that question. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I dance like a weird white boy. Uh-oh. Wait, what happened? I can't see anything happening there. There is no music right now, Joe. It's just me flapping gums. Let's see. I'm gonna try and see if I can figure out how to invite guests again. Okay. It says I am. I think that's gonna work. I don't know. Oh, did I do it? I don't know. Anyways, what happened up in there? Oh, the blood vampires took your blood. Yeah. They say iron, like eating liver, is good for that, but I don't know. Liver sucks, so I don't want to eat that. Anyway, see, this is what I knew what would happen. It's like, laughed my ass off before I started this, and now I'm just like, I never have anything to say when I'm sitting here by myself. What up, Teresa? Yeah, liver is terrible. Haha, right, Sherry? It don't snow when it's minus 40. That's right. Oops. You must eat the meat if you want to get the pudding. Well, six to 8 inches where Rayanne's at. We still only have like 2 inches of snow here. That's all. It was 4 degrees this morning, but I mean, it's winter, right? So, and it won't be that cold for very long. I mean, it's going to fluctuate. You guys are getting all the big circle of snow way down around below us. We're just like, this is normal, and not even normal because we should have more snow than this. Winter fucking sucks. I want snow. That's just me, though. If it's going to be cold in winter, then I want snow. Justin Messenger says 6 to 8 inches there. Right? Bright Metal Swan's getting rain. I saw Nikki was getting rain. And I'm sorry to the guest who I just noticed was there. Well, let's see here. Okay. But yeah, like Nikki's GPS driver just like left the package under the most leaky spot in the whole house. Rain was pouring down on it. Space Miner, what is up? How's it going, man?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. What?
I said, can you hear me?
Not very good.
Let me turn it up. Can you hear me now?
No, just a second. Let's see. Oh, here. I just need to turn your mic up. Hey, stay there. Try now.
5x5?
I hear you better now. Yep.
Hey, y'all. G-Ma Merkel?
Damn. You sound very quiet.
Lady Smith.
Anybody?
Good evening. Hey, y'all.
Snap.
Snap. Do that.
Maybe.
Thanks, Sherry. 231.
Oh, damn,
What's
I can't hear
up?
shit. Let me see if I can adjust my shit. Darn it.
I love you, Doodad. PJ, where the hell are you?
I guess you're going to take over whatever I'm
No,
doing.
I won't.
Because
I'll
I
behave.
cannot hear anything.
Turn me down.
Snap. Darn it.
You're touching buttons again, aren't you?
Fuck. Let's see.
Guess so, oops.
What? I cannot hear you. Hang on. I'm trying to figure my shit out. Damn it. Anyways, hello?
Hello?
And now I have that stupid echo again.
What are you eating, Space Miner?
What up, Lady Smith? Yeah, I'll probably be on here for a minute, Space Miner. And yeah, you can't just say that without...
Oops, said you got an echo.
Without telling us what you're eating, Space Miner. Fuck. So I don't know how to fix it yet. Oops.
This really is a test.
Get your chair. You already have a bunch. I'll try. I'm sorry to the guests in the background. Oh, John. Right on. There we are. What's up, John?
Microphone check 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep, your mic's good.
Hey, John.
Hey there, Billy. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Okay.
I can't see you, but I can hear you.
Yeah, you don't want to see me right now.
That's why we all have avatars up.
Reminds me that this person, like about 3 weeks ago from Discord, wanted to have a conversation. So I called and we were talking for like a couple of hours. And I ended up showing my face as I recited some scripture because, I have these things memorized. Those parts you see me posting, like they're written on my heart. I just know them. So I was doing that, and then I didn't realize it at first, but then it occurred to me that this person was recording this. So there is a video out there of me looking like 3 a.m, like completely disheveled, like as bad as you could possibly, like my absolute worst. And this fart has that now.
That's all
Well,
right.
I've done some
I've
work
done some things too.
disheveled.
Right.
Yeah, I think I
Space
took
Miner,
everybody to
I
the
think the
bathroom
echo.
with me one night.
I think the echo is me, Space Miner. I'm not sure what my issue is here.
Are either of you using a microphone or just your phones?
I have a headset on.
Oh,
I could take it off. I don't know what will happen then.
Do you have an echo on mine?
yours
Lori,
sounds good.
I have an
going to
earbud.
bed. I'm glad you stopped in, Lori. Maybe stop in again when you have more time, so we can all bitch about life. Okay. Here, let me unplug this thing, and I'll try this again
Hey,
differently.
Tiger.
Yeah, testing, John, testing. That's all. So, okay.
Have a good night, Firefly Farm.
Oh shit. Now what?
Scal 231. Yeah.
So where are we doing this now? Is this being done on StreamYards or is this being done on YouTube?
Both.
Yes, I am hosting. I'm hosting this on StreamYard, but I'm also sharing it on YouTube. I don't know how to stop the echo.
Good evening, Ace.
Maybe I need different earbuds or something. I don't know. Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't get it. But yeah, are you planning to try it out, John? StreamYard? Maybe I need to turn this down.
Yeah, I set up the account. I'm ready to go, but I'm in New York City right now. I'll probably be here for another week. Then
Why
head
did
back.
you leave me here all alone? G-My Merkel
Right.
was singing.
Got work to do, right, John?
Certainly do.
Yep.
My favorite coyote. Good evening.
It was freezing all day in the building I'm working in. So I got down into the basement, and it's a low pressure steam boiler, and they got the system temperature set for 185 degrees. It's a
Ole.
steam boiler. Water boils at 212 degrees. They have it almost 30 degrees too low to create steam, and it's a steam heating system.
It was cold.
I guess that wasn't working too well then, was it?
No, it wasn't. I mean, I got plenty of heat now, but if these people that own this building show up tomorrow and see what's going on, they might put it back down where it was. That's just ridiculous.
Right? Did you tell them don't touch it? Don't touch anything. Leave it alone.
I'm
Don't
the
put
one
your
that's
mouth
not
on
supposed
it.
to touch anything.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I had no business near that boiler.
That's funny.
I just went down to troubleshoot and realized that they were doing some real, like, that's dirty. It's like there's like 24 apartments in this building. These people are paying rent, and heat is part of that agreement.
Absolutely. Yeah. Everyone needs and wants heat. Darn, I need to try and figure out how to fix.
See, you're not echoing to me at all.
I hear it after I talk.
Then just turn it down a little bit. Try
I
that.
tried all that. Here, give me that. Then you won't be able to hear me.
Yeah, I
Can't
can
hear
still.
you.
Let's see.
Are you on a laptop or on a phone?
Phone.
Phone, yeah.
So what if you just talked into the phone and not the headphone?
Yeah, I unplugged the headphones and I'm just talking to the phone now.
Same thing. You still got that thing going on.
I know.
Huh.
It's pissing me off. I'm not sure what's up with it.
Yes, PJ, I can see chat.
That wasn't happening. This is the same program you used the other day, right? It wasn't happening then?
No,
It wa-
but they're saying John
yeah,
has an echo now too.
it is the same program, but yeah, it was happening to me then too. And yeah, I don't know. Like, see there, Teresa said, Billy, do you have YouTube open? And
Nope,
I don't know.
I don't have anything open.
Yep, me neither. All I have is my
I-
browser open right now.
Well, technically, I had YouTube open, but then it put me over here, and I can't go back to YouTube now. It's sort of like I'm on YouTube and the other thing at the same time. So I'm gonna try to close out YouTube. Well, first I got to copy that link, I guess. I'm gonna leave
Yeah.
this. I want to see something.
Yeah, okay, try it. If you can hear me. Can you still hear me? I think I turned my microphone down. Hello? Hello? Oh. Now I don't hear anyone. Fuck. What did I do? Okay, you guys can hear me.
Can you
Hello,
not hear
Squeaky
me?
Squeaky?
You can't hear me.
No, I didn't hear you.
Huh?
I can now.
Okay. Teresa, how much more do you want me to talk?
What up, Craig? I see you there. I probably missed a bunch of people.
You sound good too, Space Miner. I was just messing with him.
What up, Carl?
Craig! Hey, Craig!
I need to scroll back up here. You turn volume down now and it's good. I turned my mic volume down. I did turn my mic volume down like halfway or whatever.
Is it better now? I turned my
don't hear
earbud
an
off.
echo.
I turned my earbud off.
I honestly don't know if that makes a difference.
Well, they
Oops
said I was
saying-
coming through.
Oops was saying my my microphone.
Teresa
was
says
like,
5x5, no echo.
Okay, so I need to try and remember where my volume is set at. If I'm just going to talk into the phone. Fuck. Okay. Check. Next up is John. He's not back into the thing yet. But I'll wait and see if he comes back.
CC, what's up, bro?
Yeah. Lady Smith says, try headset now with mic down. Okay.
Teresa, it's always my fault. Always my fault, Teresa.
Let's see. Okay, I'll try that again. And this is just another test.
Ace.
Everything. I see Rabbit. Get your fucking tractor covered. Go get it. Is it supposed
Did you see what
to be
Ace
above
said?
the snow? What? No,
What
I'm
Ace
looking
said.
at it.
Ace says we're getting.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm not going to drop the F-bomb. Flurry's here.
DM you the link. Okay, hang on, John. Let me see if I can do this. Shit. Okay. Do copy. Fuck. I might kick myself out, but I'm gonna try it. All right. Let's see if I can do this. Oh, can I do this on this phone? Hello? Is people still there?
Yep.
Okay.
Your good,
I can do that.
good old wife is.
That's awesome. All right.
Oops, leave me alone. I'm fine. If I turn it back on, then it's going to screw it up.
Shit. My bad. Oh, I'm supposed to try the headphones again since I turned it down. So I'm going to try it again. It's really cold out. The wires are stiff.
The messengers wants the link. Can you put the link in?
I sent him a DM.
Okay. Well, what if someone else wanted to come up here? That's not very polite.
Well, just a minute. Hold your horses.
Just...
Drop the link. Okay, so how about that? I plugged in the headphones again.
I think it sounded better the other way.
These headphones are old and beat up, so they want to do what they want to do.
I'm just telling you.
I don't know how it sounds anyway.
Well, it sounds bad. So take those off and go back the way you were.
All right, fine.
All right, there. How's that?
Might be a good investment for you to get a new set of headphones.
I have some, but they're for the PS5, and I don't think they'll connect to my phone. Otherwise, I would try those. Throw those away. They suck. Okay. I get it. All right, I threw them away. Carl, I know.
Good Lord, did I miss a lot of chat. All right, hang on, oops.
John might come into the chat here. There's John right there. I knew it would take him a minute to come through from a DM. Yeah, I think so. Oops. I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm being nice. I'm trying to be nice. Hello? Anyone? I don't hear anybody. Did I screw shit up? Oh,
Microphone check 1, 2, 3, 4.
there we are. I hear you.
Is there
Can
any
you hear
echo?
me?
Yeah, I hear you good
No.
with no echo or anything.
Okay, I had to turn my microphone down. Billy has disappeared, And Camo Carl's about to come on up here as well. So
What's going on? I just had to get in on this train wreck.
yeah, it's a train wreck, but I think we figured it out.
And you lost your wife. How you doing, John? My name's Carl. I don't think I know you.
Yep.
Hey, Carl,
John,
good to
John,
meet you.
Carl. Welcome, everyone. And yeah, I don't know what happened to Mrs. Oh, darn. Hello?
Hello? Am I still
Oh,
here?
okay, just checking. It got awful quiet there for a second. It's like, wait a minute.
Hello.
Is my Wi-Fi working or not?
Hello.
I think I hear.
Is it working?
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Billy?
Hey, what's up, Carl? Am I making a noise? Oops.
No, you sound all right. Craig the Hunter.
Hello, Shasta.
Sophia
Sophie
B.
B.
Of course, no notification. That's how YouTube rolls.
No, that's how Wade does it. A metal does it.
Yeah, well, I mean, YouTube's supposed to give your subscribers a notification. That's all. They're liars.
I got a crackle.
Could be weird.
Yeah, boot Carl.
Boot Carl.
Lady
Nah.
says the tube needs rolled. She's just saying.
I just rolled one. I got one right here in my hand.
Rayanne said she got a notification.
I didn't get a notice. I just saw you were live when I went to go look at.
Oops.
I don't know if you can hear that, but it sounds like the fire trucks are breaking out.
Yeah, I hear it.
Or something. I don't know what's going on over there.
They're heading up. They're coming this way.
They've zeroed in on your location.
Oh shit! They triangulated us. That's all right.
Yep.
Weed's legal. And so are mushrooms in some states.
That's what I hear.
Is John back up here?
I do believe John is here. I'm pretty sure I didn't mute him or anything by accident. If I did, what I know?
Craig, that is just rude. Craig, that is just rude. I'll wait for my apology, Craig.
No status on the short bus yet. Okay, let me see if I accidentally muted John. No, he's not muted.
He might have muted
himself. He could be just doing whatever. That's all right. John's a good dude. I like John.
G-Mom Merkel.
Yeah, she's pasting colors.
Can you not hear me?
Now we can.
I hear you now. Yes.
This is like an old phone commercial. Can you hear me now?
Did you mute yourself by accident, John? Did you do it again, John? No
Maybe
offense.
it's because he's across the pond.
No. John lives in New York.
Oh, wrong John.
All right.
Yeah.
So when I open the YouTube app and try to watch the live stream, my audio goes out. That's what's happening.
I see. So you'll have to watch it later. Or are you looking to like look at the chat?
Yeah,
You
that's
can
what
do
I was
that.
trying to do.
Okay.
But I
you're on a
actually,
phone?
I actually joined this stream so I didn't have to see the chat because there's just too many people. First of all, I can't even see this. My eyes are like gone. I can't even see the text, and all these people saying, "Hey, just the messengers, hello, hello," and I'm trying to answer, and I was just like, I can't do this anymore. I've actually avoided
I
Billy's.
understand completely.
I've avoided
I
Billy's
totally
live
get it.
streams because people are just being too friendly. It's like, don't talk to me. I just want to listen. I'm doing stuff. I'm just listening.
Right? See, that's why I said lurking. Lurking is good sometimes, but then you gave me the definition of lurking, and so I thought twice about it. It's like, nah, I have to find a new name for it. I haven't found
Yeah,
one yet.
lurking has definitely got a serious creepy factor to it.
Right?
Yeah, like when somebody's lurking over your shoulder.
Right? Fucking creepers.
It's like, where's that again?
So are you in the beautiful state of New York, or are you in the city?
Well, I lived in New York City most of my 60 years on this planet, but in February of 2021, I moved upstate on a mountain at about 1,400 feet elevation, so I can stay above all of the water and other problems that are going to be happening. But I'm in New York City right now because I'm still a licensed contractor in New York City. So I go down to the city to do repairs and make money because the money upstate is not like New York City money at all.
That
With
sounds
you,
very
Oops,
familiar.
you're both.
How can you even stand to be like in the city? That would.
I know,
especially
sound
New
like
York
he's
City.
upgrading.
Well, I'm going to say hi to Hudson Valley. What's up, Mike?
What up, Mike?
Who else didn't I say hi to? Pilgrim. Good evening, Pilgrim.
So Pilgrim, Hudson,
I probably
anybody
missed
else?
everybody, but yes, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're just bullshitting here, and there's all kinds of things to be learned and heard.
Mikey.
So, Metal, you said there's a way I can see the chat?
Yep.
Usually,
Yes.
you can.
Go ahead, Carl. You have more experience with this. First of all, are you on a phone?
I am on the phone.
Okay, now
Okay,
there
so
should be three dots somewhere. When you're looking at
down
the
at
screen, you
Yep.
see us on the panel, correct?
Yes.
Okay, somewhere down below, there's probably three dots. Click on that, and it should give you the option to chat. There's going to be private chat. There's going to be regular chat. Private chat is where we can communicate behind the scenes that the regular chat doesn't see, but the regular chat is the one that, everybody's talking in right now.
Comments.
yeah,
Okay,
So,
I
yeah.
see it now.
yeah.
I can't see the count, but I can see the up-to-date chat.
Sup, Craig?
It should be like coming through as you see it down there. Finally, right?
Well,
And,
it might say comments. If one side might say chat, that's the private chat. And then the others might say comments. So you have to go to comments and you'll see what everybody's saying live.
Yeah, I'm in comments. Sherry Leach said,
Yeah.
at Metal, who Viz John?
What?
Who is John?
And if,
No, she said,
Who's John?
who Viz John?
John's a fellow I've known for a while, and I appreciate his insights
Who's
on
this?
things.
This. Everyone be peoply? They're going to be very peoply for John.
Even I don't like peoply. That's why I do this. This is the best way to socialize. You don't have to. You can just turn it off whenever you want.
Hey, Craig. Good Lord, Carl, take your Craig back.
You still got chickens
That's
going
my
on, John?
He's your Craig. Take your Craig
No,
back, Carl.
I don't have to type as much anymore now that you're around.
Thanks, Carl. I appreciate you too.
Craig.
John?
What is peoply?
I was asking if you still had chickens and stuff. No, that is not John H. That is just John.
We'll call him John Smith. Can you get any more anonymous than John Smith?
John disappeared.
Do you guys ever look in the phone book back in the day when we were young? There was like 900
Yes,
John
Oops,
Smith.
I do. I'm crunchy nice.
Maybe, but I don't think so. No, Gma. No, Gma Merkel. Oh, in case other Gma's in here. Maybe he's. I think this might be his first time trying StreamYard, so he could be pushing the buttons.
She's doing something with ice. It sounds like somebody shoveling the sidewalk.
I know. You know who it is.
It's funny how these
my echo
microphones.
has gone away. I'm really happy about that.
Yeah, you're sounding good, but it's funny how these microphones pick up somebody's chip bag or crushing ice, man. All of a sudden, that's the main thing you hear.
Right? Yes, do not push the buttons, BJ. Billy chews ice cream. Well,
Billy doesn't
only
eat
if it's
ice
got
cream,
like crunchy
Craig.
stuff in it.
Craig, Billy doesn't eat ice cream.
Yes, now I get it.
$12 for eggs, Sherry. Like shit. 18 eggs is $12. I don't know. I think we're probably close to that here, honestly. But still, right?
Don't worry about it, Rabid.
You know, oops, I have no idea. Do I have oopitis? I don't know what the hell that is. I don't know if it's a disease or a snow shovel.
All right. Welcome back, John. Are you pushing the buttons?
Am I pushing buttons?
you disappeared.
I'm accused of pushing buttons on a daily basis.
I'm sure. Right? Don't we all? Sometimes I push the buttons on purpose. I'm sure you do too.
Who, me?
Oh, no, not you.
Not on purpose.
Now, oops, if you're referring to some ailment from shoveling snow, I don't have that problem at all. Who is echoing?
Sorry, I'm reading chat. Ace, you're hilarious. haven't even touched it. Oops, shut up. Hey, Craig.
Ace.
I'm trying to get one
Exactly.
go. I'm trying to get one. I'm trying to push one out for Ace, but I can't do it yet. I'm trying.
Don't push too hard.
Yeah, be careful.
You just shouldn't force something.
Never trust a fart. Never trust a fart.
No worries. I don't have the video on.
Oh, you don't? Hello?
Hello?
Jello.
Jello.
All right, just checking. That instant moment
Aw.
of weird silence that lasts a few minutes is like, what happened? Because there's almost always somebody making a noise,
I like the awkward silent moments. I
right?
like those.
What up, Brian?
Goodness. I went to say hi, Brian, and choked.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Oops.
Hello.
Yellow.
I'm going to say something, then watch everybody circle. It's John. He's echoing. No, maybe not. I don't see any of your circles moving now.
Well, because nobody's talking.
Well, I keep hearing myself echo back. Not now so much. But it was loud a second.
Hey, John, did you make autoflowers in the tent again this year? And if so, how did they do? Excuse me.
It's metals, Mike. See? Oops, it's your fault. If I would have never turned mine on.
What the shit? I didn't do anything different. I was good for a while. Fuck.
I've been here for a while, pajamas. I still don't
That's
know.
funny. I never.
I wonder if John's buffering.
Can you hear mine? Hello?
John got booted again. Wait,
I think
how'd
I'm
he get
still
booted?
here.
Zip it, Rabbit. The mask is hanging on the wall. I don't need it right now. So shit. Let's see. John said he got booted again. I'm not sure.
Carl's
But
got
like
the
I
echo
said,
now.
I think this is John's first time on StreamYard, so maybe.
Hello, hello, hello. Is there anybody in there? It's not if you can hear me. Is there
How much more do I have
any?
to turn down my mic?
Craig, shut up.
Like seriously. Okay. Audio. You won't even be able to hear me then. How about that?
I don't know. Can I talk without that? I still hear a little echo, but
I was going to say you got some static.
I don't
Turn it
have
down.
any other devices.
Can you turn it down just a hair? Now say something.
Hey, Brian.
That's a little better.
I can't hear metal at all. Is that what you're telling me? Is that it's better now that you can't hear your husband?
I can hear you fine. Metal, say something. Metal's gone.
Well, I turned my mic way down to try and help, and I muted myself while you guys were talking. I still hear interference.
Well, the car's not on and my earbud's not on.
Ronnie, I don't know if you can hear me, but that's funny as shit. Mm. Can you hear me? Anyone?
I can hear
I
you.
turn my mic way down.
I
Do I
can
have
hear
to
you pretty good.
yell, or can I talk normally?
It depends. Are you going to sing or are you just going to talk?
I'm not singing at this moment. I see John says he's having he has bad cell and no internet, so I get it. Thanks for coming up though, John. You
It
know,
was nice
hit
to
me up
meet you for
anytime.
a minute.
You know where. Sorry, Carl.
No, I just was saying it was nice to meet him for a minute.
Yeah, he I ain't doing shit with the mic, Rabbit. I'm still trying to figure shit out.
Yeah, you told me in a chat the other day that it was working perfectly or something. What happened?
I don't know. Isn't it working okay now?
Yep.
Not when I first got here. It's better now.
Yeah, I don't know.
You're going to have to leave the headphones off.
That's true, Rabbit. I do kind of mumble. And I'm not a loud talker. Like Americans, they got like loud booming voices. Everyone must be heard. I'm just like the guy that, you didn't see me. You didn't hear me.
I don't like to raise my voice, man. I don't.
I went past you and you didn't know it. That's all.
If you ain't yelled in a long time, Metal, you go raising your voice, it's going to hurt your throat.
I know.
He raises his voice. Don't let him kid you.
Hey.
I didn't realize how big of a mouth. I didn't even realize how big of a mouth I had until I was watching footage of Harpo's gig down in Detroit that my buddy's band was at, and when they were doing, they used to do War Pigs, and in the beginning of War Pigs, I'd always go woo, and I'd do it really loud, and I could hear myself over everything, dude. It was, I got a big mouth, man. I can out yell a Detroit rock club.
Yeah. I mean, I suppose I can yell and shit. And I have screamed out shit at concerts. Right? Randomly out of the middle of nowhere. But
yeah,
otherwise, I'm not that guy. And
did
Rabbit
you guys
says,
ever go to like
Harpo's? Yeah, probably. I'd say a bit, maybe.
Metal or Billy? Did either one of you ever go to Harpo's, the Ritz, New York,
Yeah.
the IROC, Blondie's, any of those clubs?
Yep.
You did?
Yeah, Metal's never been, but I have.
I used to be at those. Well, in the 80s. I was there all the time in the 80s.
See, I still hear an echo. And it's not on my
Me
side.
too.
Anyways, where were you talking about?
Harpo's and
Harpo's. No, fuck no. I never got to go down there.
no.
My nephew was always going to Harpo's and be like, dude, I saw this awesome band on Friday. Right? And he'd have a black eye. Or whatever, because he's in the pit. And he's like, yeah, it was awesome. Right? And it's like, fuck. But no, I never got to go to Harpo's. What up, Shorty?
That place is probably the coolest.
So what up, Shorty?
Arpos is probably the coolest metal because it's an old movie theater. So they've got, the floor goes down away from the front of the building. And then there's backstage rooms above the stage and down below behind the stage and shit. Pretty cool building.
Right on. It sounds good. I know I'd fall down there because I'd be high and drunk.
Well, they spray painted it all black inside. For all the years I went there, it was always just like a black hole, you know.
I dropped my bowl, but it didn't break.
So I can't hold glass stuff, man. I can't. It wouldn't survive a week.
Nosy calls me bowl breaker because I broke like 5 bowls in about 3 weeks one time, all in a row. Bam, 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 bam. I busted every fucking bowl I had, just about.
So Wingnut.
Yep. What's up?
Yeah, I got
Scrap
one bowl I've had for 40 something years, metal, a little brass one. And the only reason it survived is because it's brass.
Right. I know it. And I saw all the videos you put up there, scrap metal. Nice silver coins. Get the stacking. They call it scrap, but it's not.
That's fun stuff, Craig. There was like a circuit here in Detroit. If the band that you knew, they would go bar to bar. You had battles of the bands and all kinds of fun stuff.
Chuck.
Oh,
I once had a bowl carved out of pure magnesium. That was a bad idea. Hi, Chuck. Son of a pup.
Bad idea. But scrap metal, shit, man. I saw you dropped off at Battle Creek. If I'd have known that, like, we could have met for coffee, like, on your way back and forth. I'd have like headed
What up,
that
DJ?
Way, stop for coffee. That would have been awesome, man.
Wingnut.
And DJ, what up? What up? That's right.
Oh my God, I can
Good
see
evening,
Tuck.
ladies and gentlemen. Just a bullshit session here. I don't know what Rabbit's agreeing with. I probably said something stupid. He's like, yeah, I'm not dumb. Right on, DJ. I appreciate it. Sometimes it's just gum flapping.
Really, it was because nobody was online tonight. And I said, Metal, go online just so everybody will come in and have some place to go for a while.
Oh, cool. So we don't even have to say anything. We just sit up here and be quiet.
Yeah, and let them chat.
For the most part. I mean, if you got something to show us on the other side of the camera, right, then fine. We're all good to look at that.
Who, me? Got something to show?
Oh, I mean anybody who happens to be up here, right? Hey, look what I'm fucking with, or whatever. Otherwise, this is just the same.
Oh, yeah. I made some progress. if everything goes,
exactly what I do. It's like I don't have anything to say. There's no topic. I don't give a fuck.
I got something good to say. If everything goes right, tomorrow I get my tires mounted on the rim.
Oh, that is good news. That's
yes, sir.
News. Right on.
You'll see video of it if it happens, for sure.
Oh, I'm sure we will. But yeah, that's awesome. I was telling DJ about your sewing skills, etc., and your camo-ness.
Well, I've sewn
DJ
stuff
has
for
a
metalheads,
lot of
man.
interesting ideas with
I've actually
making
modified clothing for metalheads metal. I've done, guitar straps. I've fixed quite a few guitar cases. If you've seen on my page here, probably 8 months ago, I did a custom leather banjo case for an 1800 really valuable banjo. I do all
Yeah,
I've
that
done
thing
quite
is
a bit of
dope.
stuff. Or I
Yeah,
could
that
do,
thing is awesome.
I could do drum stool seats. I've done quite a few of those. Musicians need upholstered and sewed stuff too.
Right? You can sew all the shit.
I think I've sewn just about everything from Halloween costumes to hot air balloons.
Sophia, are you still in the room?
See that, Carl? Are you looking at chat?
I'm
DJ
seeing where he
said.
says he's starting a camouflage brand.
Yep. Anyways, I was just shouting out someone who could sew that shit
Thanks,
up and
Jerry.
knows all that crap too.
Dude, if I could only get a hold of a textile manufacturer to make custom camouflage patterns, that would be the shit.
I don't know where you got off thinking that's a great Canadian
I
man. Now
guess
you
you
give me an
need
explanation.
to talk to DJ then, Carl. Just saying, you two should probably communicate. Maybe you can help each other.
Well, you guys know how to make that happen. You got my info.
Do some of that shit. But either way, there you go, guys. Right? Everyone likes skills.
Tuck, it's so good to be able to see you. Wow.
Yeah, that is interesting. Eventually, Tuck will unblock you. It's all right. Oh, I don't know who Merkel's talking about. Someone's too young.
I don't know, but he's got enough laundry. Is it dirty laundry, G-Ma Merkel?
Right? That's a great tune, Dirty Laundry. Every time I play it, I get blocked for it.
Yeah, I can see Tuck. That's why I was reading his message. It was like, wow, I can see Tuck.
Yeah, I know. Well, Sherry, come on,
Yeah,
don't flatter me like that. I ain't no North Shore. I'm like the uncouth version brother or whatever. And he did other things that I did. So there's that.
Yes, it did.
So let's see.
Tuck, you're not that easy to see if Billy can't see you half the time.
No, it's only in live streams that I can see you, Tuck. When I'm up on a panel, I can see you.
It's only on StreamYard panels or Streamlab panel. Yeah, because it's not YouTube. It's StreamYard. Huh. Cha-cha. I'm not doing the cha-cha dance. That was Bros patented move. I guess. I would never dare infringe on
It would have
I just
to be
wanted
more
this fucking
metal,
t-shirt.
wouldn't it?
And I
It would
didn't
have to
get
be
the
more
t-shirt.
like a metal thing. Like,
That's correct,
headbanging
Chuck.
or something.
YouTube is asshole. Anyways, yeah. I don't know if I ever saw Bro do the cha-cha dance. Not sure. He came on after I went to bed.
What's everybody that's down south's weather like? Any of y'all that normally don't get snow, or did you get hit with it?
It's colder down south than it is here.
Yeah.
Supposed to get a lot colder this week coming, boy.
Yeah, it was cold this morning and it's gonna be cold, but we're not getting all the snow and shit they're getting, right? The Arctic loop is down there crushing them. We're just getting regular winter, in my opinion.
It was 4 degrees the other morning. It was 4 degrees here before the wind chill, but I'm talking we might be getting down to, digits below zero.
Well,
At least that's what they're saying.
You're a pinch north of us, so yeah.
Well,
See it.
year before it got down to like 40 below, and the year before that right about the same. So, January, February, yeah, it could get down that cold.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And sometimes it doesn't help being stuck in the middle of like huge bodies of water.
Yeah. The wind chill
Right?
changes everything, man.
You can either
You
get
know it's
shitloads
cold.
of snow or just like freezing frigidness.
Well, I was going to say, it's cold when it hurts to be outside. Your face hurts.
Right? As soon as you breathe in, your nose is frozen.
Mm-hmm.
Wade, I mean metal. Let
Yep.
DJ in.
I let DJ in.
Okay. I just got his chat message. It just come through.
I saw that there. And
Hello.
I'm a terrible host.
Hello, hello.
I mean, I don't look at my screen. What up, DJ?
How you doing?
How's it going, DJ?
It's going
Pretty
good. Figure pop in and say hey.
Hey.
I enjoyed your free for all chat this afternoon.
Oh yeah. I do a monthly Q&A live stream once a month, and I put out a community post, and people ask questions, and then I just shoot the breeze and talk about whatever for like 2 hours.
I was kind of distracted thinking about screaming nipples.
Yeah, there was a nice variety of topics. I never have questions. That's why I don't ever reply on those. But I might come and lurk and listen or whatever. Today I was like, yeah, I've seen a couple topics. Like, let's go.
Oh yeah. Really nothing off the table. Just talk about whatever, and answer questions. A lot of people have questions about firearm stuff or whatever, and then inevitably other stuff comes up, whatever it is. I talk about music a lot too, obviously, and then
right,
all that good shit.
Yes.
Well, are you a disc jockey? That'd be the first thing I'd ask you. Are you a disc jockey, or were you?
No, those are my initials.
Right on.
Yeah. Now, I do play in a lot of metal bands though, and do a lot of session work, and then I also do graphic design stuff, band logos, artwork, all that stuff.
Right on.
Yeah.
Guitar?
That's all. Say again.
Guitar? What part do you play?
Everything. Yeah, guitar, drums, vocals. Yep.
Oh, you're like what do they call that? A calliope. You can do it all.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Yep. Artistically inclined.
Right on. There's
That's all. That's all. Aside.
DJ's doing
Yeah, that-
all the. You should tell them about your like camo projects and whatnot.
Yeah. So yeah, all the music stuff is. I mean, that's just as much a hobby as it is, doing it professionally on the side because I have, a job and everything. But one of the things I'm doing right now is I'm starting a camouflage brand, so a line of camouflage patterns and stuff. Currently in the formal trademark filing process right now and everything. And then after that, I can start doing licensing contracts with the textile mills and various uniform and gear companies to produce.
So what environment are you designing the pattern for?
Say again?
What environment are you designing the pattern for?
I currently have a line of 10 patterns for various types of environments and seasons. So everything from intermediate rocky woodland to standard woodland types, swamp, plains and scrub, wildland, desert.
Any winter stuff?
Say again?
You got any winter patterns?
Yep. I've got a snow pattern in there as well, and an autumn pattern that's color centric for autumn as well, for when everything's browned out and dead and all that.
Well, you definitely piqued my interest. Now, what would have brought you to this point? Did you discover by accident a certain pattern you found that worked real well, or did you just dream it up, or how did you come about doing this?
Yeah, so kind of a mix of things. So I've been an end user for a long time. I was in the Army, and then I've been working in the private sector for 17 years. So I have just over 20 years of background as an end user, and just between that and just being really into the whole equipment and firearms scene and all that too, and everything, and just talking with people were like, hey, we need, they like this pattern or they like this pattern. And then, last couple of years I've just kind of been doing assessments of it all and seeing what's effective with certain patterns and what isn't. And I've noticed a lot of patterns, just the pattern itself or the color choices and all that just weren't up to snuff. So I kind of took it upon myself to develop a number of these patterns for various regional and seasonal environments, and kind of design stuff with a template that's more natural, which other brands, whether it's Vail or other companies, also do that. But for an applicable,
there's like two categories. There's military camouflage, then there's civilian.
right?
The civilian is geared after more of a hunting.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, and with these patterns that I've designed, you can use them for either. But I'm definitely gearing it for. I'm not opposed to government contracts for it, but also I want to work with as many small businesses here in the U.S. making gear and things like that, for the more tactical space, quote unquote, to get the patterns out there to give people more options that they've been looking for, and that I've been, hearing and seeing, from people going, oh, I like this, but it's not quite right. And, it's like, okay, well, now you're going to have more options, in the pool with the other patterns on the market. And I mean, on the military side with camouflage, we're talking billions of dollars a year market. And then on the hunting camouflage side, that's more billions of dollars in the market every year. So it can do very well, and it's just how you market and what value the end user sees in it, and for applicability for their needs and uses in their various environments and their purposes and things like that. So it's kind of where I went with it.
Hey, Metal.
For the last 6 decades, I've seen the evolution of how it really went. It's they started surplusing
Did you guys
uniforms.
my husband?
I don't know.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hello.
But I was going to say that what I don't know. We lost them.
Can
I'm here.
anyone hear me?
Oh, there you are.
Yeah, you're 5 out of 5.
Yep. Yeah, it's definitely been a drastic and impressive progression with camouflage in general. You know, from where it was from straight flat OD and all that to seeing. Well, and I mean World War II patterns. The Germans were definitely ahead of their time with it, and then that development over time, and then
except for their old pattern, But that's the thing is a lot of military, their camouflage was designed to be fought in a certain, environment. Yeah. Like Russians may have been even made to fight here, and vice versa. Right. So if you were using like a U.S. military woodland or desert camouflage, didn't match too well. I mean, woodland is my favorite because it's pretty much the most universal. But
yeah,
I get some of the Russian patterns, or maybe even Swiss alpenflage for the autumn weather, or
Flecktarn. Flecktarn's really good for autumn too. Yeah,
the Flecktarn. But I remember when they came out with tree bark in the 80s.
Oh
it was really the first commercially widespread camouflage pattern, and it was. You're a gray blob in the forest, all right? It's all you made you stand out unless you were standing right next to a tree that matched you perfectly.
Yeah.
And it was kind of a lame attempt that eventually ended up in the real tree, and
Moscow.
There's just hundreds now.
Yeah, well, and one of those other the microphone get wet.
Hi, Metal. Hi, Billy.
Hey, Billy.
Hi,
What's
Carl.
up, Billy?
Billy and Billy.
What's up, Billy?
DJ. Hi, DJ.
Billy, you're having a issue with.
DJ, I don't want to bore all these folks about this, but get my information from Metal or Billy or something, and I can talk about camouflage all day long, brother.
Hell yeah, man. I was going to bring up one other. So it's an older hunting camouflage that came out like in the 60s called ASAT. That's still around. It's still around and it still works.
I've actually got a giant quilt that I've been working on since the 80s. It has little swatches of pattern that I've collected over the years. I mean, it's a 12 by 12 double-sided camouflage quilt that I've made.
Nice.
I've got record of it. It's like a memory quilt for me,
Yeah. That's good stuff.
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah, right on. Oh,
what's going on?
Weird sounds, Billy. This is. Did we lose Metal again?
Yeah, I think there was some feedback going on with Billy, i.e. Billy. She must have had the live stream going while in the.
Is there backfeed going on? Sound check. 1 2 1 2.
You all sound fine. Yeah.
No, you're good.
Cool.
Everyone seems good.
Lady Smith. So to answer Lady Smith's question there in the YouTube chat comments, I'm not doing any production myself. I'm just doing licensing and royalties. So basically, once I have my brand trademarked and the patterns under the trademark and everything, I license them out. So then basically, I get paid royalties, whether it's a yearly like a yearly factor or
right.
by
Send $100.
It's going to be a lot more than that, but yeah, like a cumulative sales amounts, a percentage from those each month or whatever it is, so that kind of thing, both from the contracts with for printing onto raw material with the textile mills, and then with the uniform and gear companies in order to produce uniforms and equipment with the licensed camouflage patterns. They pay royalties to me, and then they retail the branded patterns.
Who is the speaker?
I have two
Who-
questions for you. Are you going to
who-
make it a Dura nylon
Wow.
and Micro?
Wow. I was like asking, like, who is this speaking? Is this Billy or who's this?
That is a guy named DJ, and we were talking about camouflage.
Yeah.
DJ, are you gonna have it printed on Cordura nylon or Nyco, the nylon cotton mix like the military does? Because those are the two fabrics that have been my favorite.
Yes. Yes to both. Also, your standard ripstop uniform material blends. Probably laminated nylon as well, because I know some of the smaller gear manufacturers like to use that to make various equipment like chest rigs and LBEs and stuff. So yeah, it's the whole gamut. Any of the U.S. mills that want to, because I want to keep it all Berry compliant. Anybody that's any of the U.S. mills that want to get on board with that. I know some people over at Shot Fabrics, and they run the retailer Camo Fabric Depot as well. So there'll be one of them that I'll legally license with. They also license with like Nemesis and some of those other companies, camo brands, Multicam as well. So yeah, license with them and a number of the other mills here in the U.S. I'll probably work with some of the European ones too, but they've got whatever reciprocity and then whatever they have in place for European standards that are equivalent to Berry amendment, the Berry amendment and Berry compliance. I'll work with them as well. I know the Finns like Varusteleka and some of those companies are very much Project Mega, which is make Europe great again. They're very much in line and on board with that kind of same principle. So select companies like that in Europe, I'm more than willing to work with as well when it's all production and manufacturing in-house in their own country or in partner countries within Europe. But focusing on the US at first. But licensing is easy to do even internationally like that. So, but yeah, any of the typical materials. So your various denier nylon blends, your Nyco blends, your ripstop blends, some laminate blends, and then some netting blends. And then I'll probably, because I know
urethane coated ripstop would be nice too.
Yeah.
The
Yep.
Conco fabric.
Yep, absolutely. And then I actually know one of the guys. He was one of the top guys that was involved with the Saab Barracuda multispectral TIR NIR materials project, and might be able to broker something with them to actually get the patterns printed on thermal and night vision mitigation materials as well. So so some like high-end advanced stuff.
That's the newest thing, man. That's hot right now.
Yep. Yeah, it's not cheap either. So, but yeah, it is a hotness. So yeah, I like that kind of stuff too. So, yeah, it's nice to have a network of people that work in the industry and to talk to them and be like, okay, I can work with these people. I can work with these people. I'll point you in the right direction with these people, like all that. So that's very helpful. So.
Well, it interests me, but I think we're putting everybody else to sleep.
Well, hey, I'm glad you two had a chance to hook up and talk about shit.
Yeah.
And maybe you can further your endeavors either way.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah, it was good. Yeah, definitely got to get connected. But let's did you hear about one of the original members of the band Unleashed, the Swedish death metal band, passed away the other day?
I did not.
Yeah, Frederick. They're old guitarists from the where no life dwells days, and all that, the early 90s. I think he played with them till 95. I gotta look it up now.
See, you guys know a lot of that more modern metal. I'm old metal. I'm 70s stuff.
Hey, nothing wrong with Sabbath and Motorhead.
Yeah, I'm old too. But
I grew up on Sabbath.
Some of the new and what the
Yep.
fuck is that?
Frederick Lindgren, who played for Unleashed, through 96. Yep, he passed away the other day. Frederick Lindgren. I love Unleashed. Where No Life Dwells. I think that's their '92 release. Man, such a good album. No, not from Meshuggah. From one of the original members of Unleashed, Rabid Coyote.
What's up, Echo?
And then
What up, Echo? What up, ladies and gentlemen? Just random topics going on here. Community meeting community, and that's what we do, right?
hell yeah.
You get a chance, DJ, check out my page. There's a whole bunch of custom stuff I've made over the years on there. I've been making custom military and law enforcement tack gear for a little over 40 years. I do all kinds of home boat car upholstery. I've done work for the sail lofts. I've done alterations and tailoring. I've done some shoe repair.
All you motherfuckers with wrenches, do your job. Drop DJs and Carl's link. Come on now. Jeez.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I'll check it out. That's good stuff. I love
Everyone's got a link.
I love seeing all kinds of custom work and small business success and all that. It's good stuff.
Right? He said to go on wheels. Boom.
Yeah, I've got my industrial, so I made a custom tabletop for my industrial machine head, and I've got it mounted in the back of a 1977 M886 full-time four-wheel drive Dodge that I brought to a point here, and I'm about ready to go mobile across this country, meeting YouTubers the whole way.
Oh, nice. You have to go out to Preparedness Fest, that one thing that the SOE gear guys put on.
I didn't even know about that. You'll have to give me some kind of info on that. Remind me.
Yeah, it's out in Camden, Tennessee. Especially the SOE gear guys. Yep.
Well, I've done a lot of repairs for surplus stores over the years. I'd pull in there and do tent repairs and BDU repairs and all kinds of weird stuff. But then I'll do motorcycle swap meets and stuff, and I can go sit at a marina and just do repairs on canvas tarps and stuff, and
nice.
I'm gonna try to do this mobile gig because I've had a few shops and I'm tired of trying to have it. COVID killed my last shop, and I'm at the point where I'm not even going to try that yet. I'm just going to try to go mobile with it.
It's actually a pretty good plan. The mobile gig. I mean, if it works for food trucks, why won't it work for a mobile repair? I've got another buddy. He does he has a mobile shop set up in his truck. He's a traveling farrier. Does horseshoeing and stuff.
I know one of those too up north here in northern Michigan.
Oh, nice. Oh, you're both in Michigan. Okay, you're on the other side of the pond. Okay.
Yeah, I'm on the opposite side of the state from them.
Okay, that's good stuff.
He's a little over there.
Well, I've actually got DJ. I've got
than just licking windows. Right.
But DJ, I've actually got like 100 invites to come and meet people, and I'm going to make content on my channel doing that as well. Because I'm never going to be in a hurry to get somewhere. I'm going to try to look at everything as I go. So I figured that's going to make some pretty good content along the way.
Hell yeah,
absolutely. Right?
Thanks, Teresa.
That'll be a journey all on its own, right? A year long or 2 years long, who knows? Awesome.
I don't know, man. I mean, I've got no anchors.
Right. That's just it. You got a hankering to head over there and see that person, and they're like, come on. All right, let's go. Work on the way. Get there and set up. Do your shit.
I can't think of a better way to retire. You know what I mean? I can't. I mean, that seems like the dream.
right?
I've seen a lot of this country. I've seen 35, 36 states, somewhere in there. I haven't seen anything in the West Coast. I haven't been over the Rocky Mountains. I haven't been out west on the West Coast. I haven't seen the deserts of Arizona or Death Valley or none of that. I want to see it, you know.
Oh, you definitely got to go check out Sedona, northern Arizona. Oh, it's freaking gorgeous.
I'm aware of that place. Number one thing I want to see is the Grand Canyon. I just recently found, just a couple days ago, I found out there's a 23-mile road on Indian Reservation that I can drive right down to the Colorado River inside the Grand Canyon. Not a lot of people know about that place, apparently.
That's awesome. Worth it. Worth it.
Yeah, that's all I could think about lately. You know, I took this truck apart this summer and re-insulated it and painted a bunch of stuff up. And well, some folks have come forward and helped me get the tires that I could. I mean, I just couldn't get ahead enough to get the tires. Now I've had help with the tires and the brakes. And so this week I've got enough to put the tires on the rims now, and get myself a brand new battery because I had a battery freeze up on me. And I'm going to be taking little short trips first. And Metal and Billy's is one of the first places I'm going. I'll probably do some shorter trips to some surplus stores because I got some trading and haggling to do. But, you know, other than that, I'm going to, you know, feel out, see how the vehicle's acting because I haven't driven it on the road in years. This is the third one of these I've had. So I'm pretty familiar with them. I've been driving these for almost 30 years now. And I've got a whole lot of parts, you know, stuffed up in the corners and crevices of this thing. Is just stuffed with spare starters and carburetor and alternators and hose and belts and just about anything I might need, you know. So I don't know.
Lost product. I'm glad to see you in here. I'm always happy when you drop in here, right? Lost product. And yeah, sometimes I get random things recommended to me that are from Bro's channel, and it kind of fucks me up for a minute. Right? I hope you have a great New Year's too, and much love, brother. It's always nice to see you. Sorry to interrupt you, gentlemen, but
No,
right.
no, actually,
Too.
no. Sean's been mentioned a few times here in the last few days. I keep hearing people talk about him. He was a great guy. You could tell by the way that he talked to us that he was a kind person. You know what I mean?
Oh,
That's
yeah. He was also an
that's
asshole.
why I followed him. You know. Oh, you got the other half of that. Is that what you're saying?
Well, yeah. Well, maybe. I don't know. But I'm just saying straight up, right? Bro was bro. He knew his shit. He did his thing. He was a much more charismatic character than I am.
He always wore a camouflage boonie hat. I complimented him on that.
Yep. I have one. He sent it to me. And yeah, no, you can make me pause all you want, Lost Product. It's cool. Sometimes I need the pause, right? And yeah, coincidences aren't always coincidence. Lacuna Coil.
What's up, Shorty?
Woo! Okay. Mrs. said she wants probably the link. Yeah, what up, Shorty? I don't know what you guys are talking about there, but yeah.
I was making coffee. I looked away from the chat, but I see Coyote's telling me that his son's out playing in Death Valley.
Good shit. All right. Well, hey, I'm gonna bounce out. Just wanted to pop in and say, hey, shoot the breeze for a few.
Hey, it was nice
All
meeting
right,
you, man.
DJ.
I hope to talk to you soon.
Yeah, thanks for coming up.
Likewise.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Freaking put on some Electric Wizard from Dope Throne album.
Right.
Good old Electric Wizard, baby.
Get it.
How about Electric Funeral by Black Sabbath?
Oh, that too. You know, I think that's partly where they get their name from. It's great homage.
Take anything in between.
Hell yeah.
Electric Avenue, Eddie Grant.
This just went sideways.
Yeah, right.
Good shit.
All
All right.
right, take it
cool.
easy. Bro.
Yeah, I'll keep you all posted on the music stuff too. Yeah, I'll catch you later. Have a good night, everyone.
Yep, right on. You too, man.
Later.
We gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher.
Yep, exactly. And yeah, Lost Product is one of them people that randomly see, and it's nice when they just drop in. And he said one day, it's like, man, I wish they had a hair swinging emoji. And I agree with that 100%. Right? Where's that fucking hair swinging emoji?
Keep saying it. Keep saying it, because I was saying that about the middle finger, and they came out with one a few years ago.
Oh, well, okay. Fuck you, AI. Hair swinging emoji.
There you go. Keep saying that. Say it in the chat a couple times. I wish that they did that, and somebody's paying attention.
Yeah, but they're not paying attention to what we want. They're just paying attention to what they want to block. And I'll tell you what, I am quite surprised that YouTube didn't block my my community post about the fucking 40-year-old Asian women and that look like a child. Like, what the
I'm
fuck?
very tempted to test this new parameter on Facebook, because they say that they removed all the fact checkers, and now they're going to do something like they do on that. It was Twitter, I guess it's called X now. That they're going to do some notes, some community notes now instead of fact checkers. But they could say they're going to do all that. Well,
are you
look,
going to go in there and say COVID was a fraud and all that, and just like blah, blah,
I was
blah?
thinking about I think I was going to make it about the fact checkers, because I know for a fact that they're full of shit.
Of course they are. We already know that. And Tuck, what the fuck? I ain't seen hair swinging emojis anywhere. Fuck YouTube. Sorry. Go ahead, Carl.
No, I digress.
Well, I just went squirrel there because it's like, right? Where the fuck's the hair swinging emoji? And whatever.
Is your head mounted on a hinge? Join us tonight for the Headbangers Ball. Remember all that?
Right? I used to love to tune into fuck, man. Shit. I'm drawing a blank. Never mind. Fucking D. Snyder's The House of Hair. There we go.
Did you know he went and spoke in front of Congress? I forget what it was about. He actually, he went to Congress, man. I forget what it was about.
Well, did he tell him to fuck off, or did he say, I'm a simp now?
I think he stood up there and he said, "We're not gonna take it." And no, we ain't.
Right? I'm sure he would. You're not getting back up. I dropped the link for you. I mean, okay. You said you were going to, but there you go.
You can always use more cowbell echo.
Cowbell emoji. Yeah, that always works.
Every Christmas, I got to listen to that. Silver bells, silver bells. You remember, when D. Snyder did the Christmas stuff?
Yeah. What up, Lost Product?
Hey, man, what's going on, dude?
I don't know, man. Should I talk to you about it? I had a lost tire in the mail. That's lost product, right?
Yeah. It's It's me. What's up, dude? How are you? How have you been?
Oh, I'm doing all right. Still alive, right?
Yeah, I see. Yeah, no, it was
Right.
just ironic. It was just ironic that yeah, I was showing the girl, like that dandelion wine thing, and I saw the title. Like I said, I didn't mean to make you pause. I was just like, I thought it was ironic, sorta. But again, no coincidences. It was like, wow, because I don't log in to Lost Product a lot anymore. It's kind of random.
I've noticed that. I
Yeah,
don't know what you're walking in as, but this is what I know you as. And
Oh no, I don't. I just kind of don't visit. Yeah.
It's like,
No, I don't really visit the community that much anymore. I just kind of actually I really just don't get on YouTube a lot, dude. That's really what it is. It's kind of
right.
got out of
You
it.
got life to do, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, chicken farming and all kinds of stuff like that. Yep. Sorry, sir, I didn't mean to cut your conversation up.
No. Call me Tono. And you're. I'm just gonna call you Lost. It's easy.
Yeah. All that's perfect. Yeah, that's great. Because that's kind of the reason I came up with it. Because aren't we all kind of lost?
Okay. Well, like that fucking island of misfit toys.
There you go. Yeah. I won't keep you guys, but like very long. But just I don't think you and I, man, breakfast. I don't think you and I have actually BS before.
No, not personally one-on-one like this.
Yeah. It's always been kind of a hey, will you play Danzig?
Danzig. Well, I could do that, but I'm not.
No. It's all no, not now. I'm saying it's always been from the chat, me asking for a song or something.
Oh yeah, I mean, shit. Even in you were OG, right? You've been around.
Oh God.
Channel.
Yeah.
People just don't get it. That's all.
That's funny, man, because the longer you're in any community, I just called I got called an OG. I can't remember who said it, but not long ago somebody was like, yeah, Lost is an OG. And I'm like, oh man, you're making me old in YouTube too. Damn.
I'm pretty sure I'm older than you. You sound pretty young.
But you are.
Yeah.
And indeed, though.
Thanks, I guess.
Man. You know that cartoon called Metalopolis?
Oh, Metalocalypse, yeah.
That one character reminds me of the singer from Danzig.
Yo, that's what isn't that who it's based off of?
I don't know.
No, I'm sorry. I'm wrong. It's Cannibal Corpse is who that's based off of, the singer. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
My fucking jokes and...
What's up, Lucy?
Yeah. I'm a metalhead at heart, man. Yeah, for sure.
Right, Cannibal Corpse. Fuck yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just like chunky jams. I mean, like I said, I'm old school. I'm like 70s, late 60s stuff, but I like the new stuff. It's got the chunk.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. For sure. Yeah. No, oh man, I can get down with my mom. I kind of owe that to my mom. She, wore the leather jacket. Yeah, she wore the leather jacket and, the fast cars with her boyfriends and AC/DC blaring. And then all of a sudden, here's Creedence Clearwater Revival, So, yeah. Yeah.
That's the way the music stations were, too, man. They were all over the board with the rock like that back then.
Right. Yeah. So I have no hatred. I just don't like things like, what is this? That Taylor Swift. And, I don't like that kind of stuff very much.
I'm so for a living. I still don't know who that Swift Taylor is.
That's Swift Taylor.
Well then, maybe we can discuss that after.
What's up, Stuart?
Right. Yeah, I wasn't into that kind of stuff. But dude, I did like George Jones, George Strait, Garth Brooks. Oh yes, sir. Yep, absolutely. The Outlaws, yeah. The Highwaymen.
Yeah. Southern rock. I love that. Leonard Skinner.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. Yep. Absolutely. That's weird too. I was just watching a documentary on that whole crash and everything. That's crazy.
Yeah, probably seen that. I watched quite a few documentaries on those guys. Muscle Shoals is all about that.
Yeah, man. I love music. That's really all I can say. And if it sounds good, I mean, you know, if the lyrics are right and match and the vocals are good and it matches the music, then cool, you know.
I was, like I said, here in Michigan, I was pretty much raised on like Ted Nugent and ZZ Top and Leonard Skinner and Black Sabbath and, you know, AC/DC, and all them.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's I guess you'd call that my my main meal, you know, because I always go back to it. Deep Purple, you know, if I feel like
Deep
listening
Purple,
to music,
yes.
it's gonna be one of those.
I love Deep Purple, man. Yeah. Ozfest, you know, I come from that era. That's what it's kind of weird, you know. Like I was always the youngest one in my crowd of friends, and
Me too.
and now it's like being called, and that's why I said that, like I have to take a step back. Like, yeah, he's an OG. Like now I've been called that twice in a week, and I'm like, oh man, now I'm the old guy, you know. Like
I'm usually the old guy in the corner drinking his bottle of whiskey by himself. That's been.
Yeah, and it's kind of sad, you know, like a lot of these younger ones, you know, they didn't get to witness like Ozfest. They didn't get to witness like Mayhem Fest and things like that, you know. So
Black and Blue. I remember a tour they did. I saw them twice during it. Black Sabbath and Blue Oyster Cult. They called it the Black and Blue tour.
that's cool. I've never seen Blue Oyster Cult. I'm sorry. I haven't seen them, man. There's a lot. I haven't even seen AC/DC actually, but I've seen a slew of bands that are here and gone, you know.
I got to see him with Bon Scott, and I got to see him.
Man, that's great. Bon Scott? Like,
I didn't get to see
Scott.
Jimi Hendrix. I didn't get to see the Doors, and worst of all, I never got to see Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, I've never seen Led Zeppelin or the Doors, of course. Yeah. What about you, Breakfast? Who have you seen?
Let's see. I've seen man. I've seen a shitload of bands. Top name bands, if you will. Like I've seen AC/DC, Pink Floyd, ZZ Top, Rush.
Oh, lucky.
And just like continue on with all the other bands. Black Sabbath, Ozzy, Black Label Society, Rob Zombie.
Oh man, that's a good, great
blah,
live
blah,
show
blah.
right there. Black Label Society. Oh man.
Right, so just tons of bands. My mom was like, she liked rock and roll music, and she liked going to concerts. So
sounds like my mom. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, well, my mom was a cop, and she wanted nothing to do with it. But I live close to a place called Pine Knob Music Theater here in Michigan. It's a little bit north of Detroit, and I've seen hundreds of concerts there because it was so close to where I lived. You know, sometimes we just walk there. We could always get in. We could always find a scalper. If we couldn't get in, there was always a party in the parking lot. You know, one of those places. It was seen a lot of bands there.
Right. Yeah, there's lots of people in the chat that have seen tons of bands too.
Nice.
Right?
Yeah.
Tons of bands that I haven't seen. I never saw Metallica or Megadeth.
Nope.
Or
Man, Megadeth would be the one. I've never seen them.
Missed all them bands.
Yeah. AC/DC. I've seen Slayer. They were at Ozfest. Like Ozfest, like 2000, I think. Something like that. I have a shirt somewhere. I don't know. But real quick little story. I'm not really a huge fan of this band, but and neither one actually. But I'm in, dude, just like this other guy was talking about. I'm in the parking lot at Ozfest with my aunt and my girlfriend at the time, And that was Ozfest 2000, I'm pretty sure. Maybe 2001, I'm not sure, actually. Anyway, there was this band, and they were called Moto Grader. It's kind of like an industrial metal band. And the singer, was painted in red. And it was back in the day whenever, they didn't have security guards that much and barriers or whatever. So you can kind of roam in around the buses and whatever. Anyway, the dude kept bumming cigarettes off this 16-year-old, me. And I'm like, yeah. And then finally, it kind of got annoying. And like throughout the day, I saw him, and he's like, hey, dude, can I get another smoke off of you? Anyway, fast forward, 2009. I'm working Intel in Iraq, and one of my buddies hits me up from home, and he's like, dude, that fucking guy you were talking about that bummed smokes off of you when you were a kid, he's playing at your base. And I'm like, which one? And he's like, remember the red bass dude, whatever. And I'm like, oh, yeah. And I'm like, well, Moto Grader? Is that who you're talking about? Like, they're not going to be here. He's like, no, he's in a new band called Five Finger Death Punch. I'm like, oh,
right.
So I went and my boss, an upper, he goes, I want you to take some time off. I know you love metal. Go to that little concert. Now, mind you, we weren't allowed to headbang. Well, you could headbang. You couldn't mosh pit or anything. And then I actually stood in line and I met the guy again. And I said, I go, I think that you know me. I remember you. You were in Moto Grader. The other guys at the table look over like, oh. So I'm guessing there was animosity there or something. Anyway, I go, and if you don't mind, you bummed a lot of cigarettes off of me at Post Gazette Pavilion, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, many, many years ago. And he went, yeah, probably. And I was like, yeah, considering the situation that we're in, I'd really like to have those back. And he was like, yeah, I'll get you back. And I'm like, no, I'm kidding. This is
right.
I thought that was a cool little
too, because
pretty fun.
I remember watching throughout the fests, right, as Five Finger Death Punch came up from nothing to, what they became and are now. It's like, man, I watched them on the fucking second and third stages. Nobody cared. Right?
Well, I'm the same. I didn't really know who Five Finger Death Punch was. I never even saw them on a second stage.
They weren't even on my radar, man, until all of a sudden, what was that song? They came out with their first famous song, and I was like, who the fuck is that? As soon as I heard that song.
Yeah. Well, they did that cover. We were in Mosul, Iraq, and it was kind of cool because you could see across the Tigris River to Mosul, and I didn't know they covered that song.
The Euphrates and Tigris, or you up the Tigris away from the Euphrates?
No, I was right across from the city of Mosul in Iraq. It was So you could see the city. And then the concert's going on, and they did a cover of Bad Company. So that they heard it across that river because we were all, of course, everybody knows that song. So we're like, Bad Company, and thought that was kind of cool. But anyway, other than that, I had never seen them like on a second stage. Now, his first band, Moto Grader, of course, I saw them on the second stage at Ozfest.
So were they pretty good or what? Were they pretty
Moto
good?
Grader? Yeah, you can look up some of their music videos. I think they're kind of into drugs now or something. I don't know. They're kind of iffy anymore, but you can go and look up. Yeah, and it'll be a guy that's painted in red, and that's him. That's the singer who is now the singer of Five Finger Death Punch.
I mean, they got the Blue Man Group. Why not?
Right. Yeah. Kind of cool little instances, I guess, right?
Yeah, awesome stories, right? That's awesome.
But it's crazy. That's what I was kind of meaning. Like, it's crazy that like a lot of, you know, here we are bitching about not seeing like AC/DC, which I know you said you have, and all these other bands. But think about it, man. When we were younger, you could go to Ozfest, and like this fellow here was talking, man, when I was 16, I was going to the bar and I knew, you know, a 25-year-old woman that was the bartender that let me in. You know, we could get those little leeway throughs. Now, after COVID and stuff, younger people, they don't even know what an Ozfest or a Mayhem Fest or, you know, festivals like that are.
It changed right around the early 80s because, you know, in the 70s, these places, we could carry kegs. We could take a portable bar up the hills if we wanted to and sit it right there and watch the concert. People smoking, weed, drinking, whatever the hell they wanted. And there was less trouble. But when the 80s came along, we started seeing these orange vests walking through the crowd. Next thing you know, there's police officers walking through the crowd. Next thing you know, you can't have kegs and bottled glass or anything like that. They more and more rules, you know, to where now people are scared to even pass a joint. You know, it's like, well, now pot's legal, but it ended up being that way. But it just, they put a lot more control on those events, man. And I don't know if it was a good thing because I don't remember a lot of trouble back in the day. Seemed like it was pretty peaceful, you know.
Yeah. Like even like Ozfest right there, like it was like
the fucking crowd went insane. Literally, the fucking crowd went insane. They started tearing up the sod off the hill and throwing it down at people. Like
where at Pine Knob?
Yeah, it was crazy. Like people were getting hurt.
Which concert was it?
I forget what year it was, but Static X was playing.
That's Ozfest. That's Ozfest. I was there, bro.
Last long. They made them get off the stage because the crowd literally went insane.
Yeah, the beer bowls. Do you remember that? They were filling the beer bowls with dirt. Yes, with mud. Yeah, I remember that.
Because when I looked around, there was dirt flying everywhere. 10,000 people
awesome.
were throwing fucking dirt.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, you know the hill that goes down towards the bathrooms there? That I've seen in the rainstorms in the late 70s. I'm not even sure what concert it was, but I seen like 50 or more naked people sliding down a muddy slide down that fucking hill, dodging empty kegs like fucking Donkey Kong. That is that's a memory that's gonna go with me to my grave. I could still picture it, man. It was like, I mean, everybody was laughing and having a blast. But it was just, what a spectacle, you know. But another time at Pine Knob, it was Guns N' Roses and Aerosmith. All right, and this is right when Guns N' Roses came out.
Man, you saw them.
They came out on the stage drunk, and there's, you know, they do a 2-hour set, then Aerosmith comes on. Immediately, Axl Rose was yelling at the crowd, "Fuck you! I'll kick your ass!" And I saw the whole concert move forward through that stage. All right, and here you've got Axl on there. He's threatening hundreds of people that look like they want to kill him. All right, and the next thing you know, Aerosmith comes out early, and Guns N' Roses disappears because they were fucked up. I mean, drunk, fucked up. And Aerosmith came out there and saved their fucking lives and started playing early. They played like a fucking 5-hour set that night and saved Guns N' Roses' lives.
It's awesome.
Right?
I've never seen them. That's so cool. I love stories like that, man. Hell yeah. Yeah, no, I remember that was that Post Gazette Pavilion. That was 2000. I mean, it probably happened obviously it happened where you were. But they were doing that. It started raining when Static X came out, and mud was being slung everywhere. Wonder if that was, I can't remember this. I was young, dude. I was like 16. Maybe by chance, no, 2000, they wouldn't have had the song called Dirt House, Static X. No, that wasn't even out yet. What provoked the crowd to sling the mud and the dirt, like especially at two different venues? Like that's crazy.
I don't actually know. Fuck,
That's
man.
insane.
I don't even know what song came on, but literally the whole crowd did go insane. And they all
Yeah.
just started peeling up fresh sod off the hill and throwing it. And like I said, I looked around, all around me, there was like 10 or 15,000 people there. And all I could see was dirt in the air. It was like it was levitating.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy fuck, what is happening?
For us, it was mud. Like because it rained. Yeah, me too. Yeah, I remember. Like I said, I was there with my aunt and my girlfriend at the time, and my aunt had a boyfriend, and we were under the pavilion. Now that's when we first started going to Ozfest. We realized real quick, we don't want to be in the pavilion anymore. We want to be in the yard. Number one, it's cheaper. Number one, it's
or on the yard or whatever it is at your venue, right? Yeah. You don't want to be in the seats. Fuck that.
Yeah, it was. You're not. Yeah, you're kind of
up there.
Right. That's it. Yeah. So, and number two, it's cheaper. So I remember my aunt's boyfriend. When we're turning around as this mud's being slung in, we're turning around and the pavilion's throwing it back to the yard. And then I remember this drunk guy, which would be technically if you're in the seat, he's behind us. So now if you stand up and you're facing the yard, he's now in front of us with his back to us.
Right.
And her boyfriend grabbed mud and hit the guy in the back of the head, literally like 5 feet away. And he's like, stop, I'm on your side. Like he didn't know where it came from.
I'm on your side, right?
Yeah. It's these little things.
We're all in the same fucking zone.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I would give anything to have hung out with like those other bands he was talking about, like Led Zeppelin, or like to see them. My God, I'd love to see that. Aerosmith. Oh man, that would be so cool.
I actually seen them a little over 20 times. I used to keep that because they played Michigan a lot. But I see them in other states, but you know, ever since I saw that Steven Tyler was on that Epstein list, I don't even like to listen to Smith anymore. I mean, that ruined it for me. But on the other hand, I've seen Ted Nugent well over 20 times too. They used to do these New Year's shows here in Detroit called the Whiplash Bash, and I think I've seen them all. And but yeah, you know, Cobo Arena, Joe Louis Arena, you know, all them places. They had a lot of concerts. I got to meet a bunch of guys. All right, my mom was a cop for like 20 years of me growing up, and she went on the police force. There was this guy. He was a young reserve cop, and he's like a almost 7 foot tall, baby faced monster kind of guy. And he worked for a company called Brass Ring Productions. It was a bodyguard service to all the bands. I mean, worldwide. All right. Come to find out, this guy was like personal friends with Steve Miller and shit. And he started getting me free backstage passes. I got to meet. And when I say I meet these people, I'm talking, I shook their hands, talked to them for a sentence, and they moved on. I never saw them again. But I got to meet Nazareth. And this was all around 75.
Oh my God, you got to see Nazareth?
I got to meet him. I got to see him front row.
No, that's what I mean. You got to meet him. Oh my gosh, he's passed away recently.
Yeah, I've got to meet. Let's see, Alice Cooper, Molly Hatchet, Jethro Tull, April Wine. I got several bands I got to meet like that, you know, and Nazareth. That's the most memorable one because I was really hooked on Nazareth. But yeah,
right now having this conversation, I have to crack open a beer, guys. Keep going.
It's all right. I'm sitting here puffing.
Go ahead, man. Keep going. Keep going.
No, it was really cool experiences. You know, I mean, I remember the music. How often do you remember the songs and how they sounded at a concert, especially if you've seen a whole bunch of them? But to this day, I can still hear Nazareth playing right in front of me.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's the cool thing, right, about music is that you can have I don't know if it's for everybody, but for me, I had a good family member pass away, and I can't hear her voice, but right there, Ozfest, I remember, Wayne Static right there going, I see you throwing them. He used that, how he used that voice. I see you throwing the mud. Keep it up. Something like that. And it was like, you can hear that, but you can't hear somebody a loved one's voice anymore or something. It's kind of crazy.
Actually, when Static X was playing and the crowd was going insane, they stopped, and Wayne literally said, "Dudes, you need to quit this. Stop it. People are getting hurt. This ain't what we're here for."
He did like a calm voice. Wow.
Right. Yeah. It was fucked
yeah,
up.
that wasn't for us. He literally did say it just like that. He went, "I see you all in the crowd or in the back or something." I can't quote it per se, but and then at the end of his statement, he goes, "Keep it up," like that. I remember that. I'm like, oh my God, this is so cool. Like,
the crowd can be assholes too, man. I was at one of those Whiplash bashes at the Ted Nugent Whiplash Bash, and I've told the story a couple times. But I'm always actually I can see myself in some of the videos that are on YouTube because I always stood right there in front of Ted's stack, main floor, first row, right in front of his guitar stack every time, and I stayed there through the whole concert. And I know you guys, if you guys know what it's like to try to stay your ground at a place like that. But anyways, I was standing there and I saw it coming out of the crowd about midpoint in the main floor. Some idiot threw a big pair of binoculars, and I saw him arc up over the crowd, and they hit Ted right where he was strumming his guitar. It hit his hand right on his strumming hand, and it went boing, and he stopped. All right there. And I think the band didn't know what was going on yet. And then Ted Nugent pointed in the direction of where the binoculars came from. And from my point of view, it looked like the crowd ate him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because he was gone.
Right on, Chuck. That's what I'm talking about.
That's awesome.
Right? Bands don't want their fans to get hurt. Go ahead and mosh and have a good time. Right? I've been knocked down a fucking 100 times in the mosh pit and always picked up by either like the dude next to me, or one memorable time was like this fucking giant, and literally he was a giant. He reached down with one hand and just like grabbed me by the shirt, picked me up, and then set me on my feet. I was
awesome,
just like,
man.
holy fuck. Like, holy
Well,
shit, this giant. Like,
What's up, Virginia?
I was amazed by his giantness. He literally picked me up with like I was nothing.
Well, but back then you were probably like 110 pounds, so
people seriously get hurt. All right, listen,
my same size, but still, this dude was huge, and he's just like, yeah, get up, and he put me on my feet. What up, Virginia? I see you there.
Oh my God, I remember Virginia. I'm not looking at your chat, but holy shit, hi Virginia.
You guys realize, being there where I'm talking about, I think it was 2 concerts that I've seen this, where people are hurt so bad, people are pulling them over the barrier at the main floor, first row. There's right in front of you, there's going to be a barrier before the stage, and then like a pit, like an alley between the stage and that. And I watched them. One night, I know at least a dozen people were hauled over that barrier with broken arms and broken legs dangling, all right, because people get squished in that crowd. I don't know the legal outcome and what happens to something like that, but there were cameras on those people when they came over when they were hauling people over those barriers. I'm talking. I seen people getting their legs pinched, legs that were already broken because the crowd wouldn't let up and stuff. So they're like trying to pull somebody over when their broken legs are already caught in the crowd. Still, I mean, somewhere all of that's on video, all of it, because they had the big old video camcorders back then, and they were. I seen them.
I see.
Are you like?
Too,
are
Chuck, right?
Sorry.
Couple of fucking dumbasses want to fight and end the concert. Okay, keep fighting. You're gonna have like how many people's in here? 1,000. You're gonna beat your fucking ass in a minute.
Yeah, but
I don't
going
think
back,
people realize what it's like when hundreds of people all of a sudden shift and move to squish you.
Right.
You know
the wall of death. I thought I was gonna die when that happened to me. Holy fuck.
Oh, Lamb of God?
I'm old, right?
Are you talking Lamb of God?
Old. I was like, man, maybe it was Lamb of God. I think it was.
He was doing the kill the priest.
I kept people from pushing on me against the barrier.
But either way, I was worried for my safety for a minute.
The crowd will squish you. There's no question. I developed a tactic. How I managed to keep my ground against that barrier is I'd put my elbows out at my sides and clamp my hands together. So if anybody was pushing on me, they were pushing into my elbow. So they would help push against the crowd. And usually people get it. That was the most effective way I could find to keep a crowd from pushing in on you. Put your elbows out to where that's what's pushing.
Yeah.
But I was way too old for that. I mean, I never saw the wall of death before, and I'm like 45 or whatever.
Yeah, I was younger.
Randy Bly,
like, what's this? And then like smash, and I'm like, holy fuck. And not only is it the initial contact of everyone, but it's like a tsunami, right? Everyone comes
it's
through.
like a wave.
It's like, oh
it is.
Man.
When you right before your wall of death, did the guy? I know you. This is why I'm saying the guy. Did the guy go 1, 2, 3, 4, go? And then he goes, God damn that? Because if so, that's Lamb of God.
Right.
Oh, I've seen this at more than one concert, man. It happens at all. Even the Ted Nugent concerts. That's what I've seen that happen there.
The wall of death. Ted Nugent had the wall of death. Jesus.
Oh, I mean, it's not like he's calling for it. It's the crowd trying to surge. He'll start to play something like Dog Eat Dog or something, and the whole crowd surges forward. You know.
But like you were saying, like you or somebody, I think maybe you said in the chat was saying that what I always appreciated, like I'm tattooed up, you know, and I've been in metal bands and, you know, whatever. I love these concerts and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, like I can go and eat a proper dinner, right? Take a woman out, blah, blah, blah. But we're all like that, man. I think you're kosher. This guy over here is kosher. We're all nice people. We just like to
matter, anti, and I would never tell a lie.
You just judged me for being a nice guy. I'm not used to that.
Knockdown. I will prevail.
Yeah, well, I guess what I'm saying is at the end of the day
I
is
never
that
lost my fucking beer glass. Period. It never left my hand.
Well, that matters.
I just think that at the end of the day, metalheads get a bad rep, and really, I believe that we're pretty nice people. You know, that's all I was trying to say.
We don't want anyone to get hurt. We don't wish ill will upon others unless challenged.
Right. Yes. There you go. That's well said.
I don't know. Really, a lot of people don't mess with me. I mean,
no.
Pretty smooth.
Yeah.
Usually go pretty smooth. Used to be like that, but I've learned tactics on how to be actually being nice and outgoing. That defuses a lot of shit.
Yeah, well, you can't be a pushover in this life, you know.
Well, I wouldn't call me that. I'm like 6'1". I've always been.
No, that's what I mean. I'm not calling you that. I'm just saying I'm agreeing with you. You can't be a pushover, but you can also be kosher with people. Like I open doors for, you know, the young and the old, and you know, like, but
Well,
if you
of course,
slam
the
that
openness
door,
is important.
yeah, but if you
Not to
slam that
mention,
door
you
while I'm
always
opening
gotta-
it, then we're gonna have a problem, you know, that kind of a
Yeah,
thing.
no, I mean, I'm totally with you on that, especially like letting the gal go first or opening the door for her or whatever, the car door, because then you get the best view of her rear end. And anyway, so it's a win-win.
This guy's funny. I like him. I think he's funny as hell.
Thanks, man. You seem pretty likable too. Usually people don't judge me to be a nice guy though. That kind of threw me off.
Well, that's what I was kind of meaning. If I like that's what I meant by metalheads right there. Like there's come on, let's be real. Most metalheads, I'm not saying all, but most have, you know, the tattoos, and that itself was like kind of like a martyr. I felt it was a martyr.
Really? All right. Now let me tell you, because I'm 6 decades old. I never tell anybody my real age, but I'm up there. And
Yeah, that's fine.
I got, like I said, my mom was a cop. I spent age 10 to 15 either on the run or in the juvie. All right. I mean,
Yeah.
I got so many stories. You ain't got time for it. But
Oh yeah.
when I was 12 years old, I was on the run from the juvie in Pontiac, Michigan, staying at the Avengers Motorcycle Club house, and got a couple
Jesus.
bottles of whiskey. And I did my own tattoos at 12 years old in the 70s. And
Nice.
you know, I did my right arm. It's got the Harley Davidson wings, you know, and it's got "Born to Raise Hell" on my bicep. And at the
Yeah.
time, I really thought I was born to raise hell. That's why I got that. I never got any more tattoos, but when you mentioned that, is what it made me think of is having those tattoos in the 70s like that, all the way through the 80s and stuff. They were not as acceptable as they are today. Let me tell you, I've had people judge me just in a glance of seeing those tattoos. Back in the day, they
Yeah,
look at you.
you're in a biker gang or you're evil. Or something.
Yeah. I mean, heavy duty judgment. I've seen that a lot back then. Nowadays, you can have tattoos on your face and people won't even say nothing. You know, it's like,
Oh man, that's one route I would never go. Just tattoo.
you know, me either. People do.
Yeah. Well, like for me, when I saw the change, what we're describing, I remember going to the doctor, you know, and nurses. You didn't see them with tattoos. Now, one day, I don't know what happened. Like just years past, I guess. And I go to the doctor's office, and here's a nurse, you know, taking my shit, you know, and here she's sleeved up. You know, before they wouldn't allow them to even be hired. And I was like, fuck yes, finally metal's taking over. Fuck yeah. You know? That was
And
seen that evolution.
Jack, yes, there will be blood coming from the ears of all who listen. And I'm about ready. I think I got my shit sorted. So
what do you mean?
Oh, I'm talking to Jack right now.
What are you doing? You got your shit sorted. I'm not trying to get in your business.
His ass. He called me out. Right? Music duel. Boom. Let's do it.
I thought it was going to be a dance.
Yeah, I thought we were going to have. I thought.
Oh no, there's no actual drama. It's all
no, I meant like a dance off where you each do like break dance.
Yeah, that's what I meant too. Yeah.
The dance off. Right?
I thought they were going to he was coming up and they were going to turn their cams on and have a dance off. Yeah, too. That's what I was thinking.
I'm a white boy and I can't dance worth a shit, so I lose.
I thought the first song was going to be the safety dance. I was like, oh no, I gotta go.
Hey, nice idea though.
You can dance if you want. You can leave your friends behind, because if your friends they don't dance well, they're no friends of mine.
that's funny. I was on a panel like a week ago, and this woman, I mean, my God, she was drunk as hell. You could definitely tell. And I go, she was like, yeah, can I get a song request? And I went,
Well, it's
the
like
safety
metal. What?
dance.
You know, that
You
was
want
the
the
goofiest song,
link?
but they made it kind of likable because it's so damn goofy.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's a good song. I don't give a shit what anybody says, man. That's a cool song.
Thanks, Vogue.
I mean, it's not in my playlist, but
Right, yeah, but I mean, nostalgia now.
yeah, that is so cool though that you met. Or did you say you met Nazareth?
Yes, I did.
Oh
And I love
man,
it. You ever notice that Hair of the Dog, you can listen to it from side A to the end of side B and enjoy every second of it. That whole album is great.
Yeah, I'm a son of a bitch. Like, I mean, man, I had all goals of meeting AC/DC. Like, I have a checklist, right? Like, my checklist is like variable. So I have like all these things that I want to do, and Nazareth was one of them. And damn, whenever I heard he passed away, I was like, fuck.
It's the
Come
same
on,
old
Eileen.
situation. Empty
I
days
will
and
say,
lonely nights filled with anger and such frustration.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Well, happy
And that,
birthday, Gun.
whoa,
happy
what
birthday.
up? Happy birthday, Guns, you old motherfucker. I don't know how old you are, but you're an old motherfucker. Happy birthday. You made another revolution around the sun.
I'm not sure who it is, but happy birthday, man.
So, Blue.
It's turning guns.
Yeah, but I don't know him. You know, you have a lot more fans than when you and I first met. You know what I mean?
Oh,
I
well,
don't know,
turning
man.
guns been around for a minute too.
A lot of these people I've known for years, man.
Yeah, that's cool. Very cool.
Indeed.
He said, "Indeed."
Okay.
Happy birthday, Billy.
Hey, happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, boy.
Happy
How many
birthday to
people here?
everyone.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8,
Damn.
9, 10.
I'm pretty impressed with how this Wi-Fi hotspot is working. I really need to do a video showcasing this thing.
It's pretty
Hey,
badass.
man.
I
What's
got
going on,
a,
Landon?
It's working great.
I got a, like, the coolest thing that I got for my birthday was like this speaker thing. It's a JBL. It's a Bluetooth thing, and it's
Oh,
like,
did you get the camouflage one?
no, I don't think it's camouflage, but
They
the
make
thing
a
is
camouflage one.
yeah, dude, it's really
What up,
cool.
Landon? I
Hey,
see you there,
Landon.
Blue.
Good
Hi
evening.
everyone. Landon over in Idaho. Hey, there you go. Like Idaho. Idaho rocks.
What up,
I can't
Roots?
say that. So.
Billy, there's a few versions of that, and the big one rocks, man. That's a nice speaker.
I don't know. It's pretty badass. I got nice clothes and no, I'm cool. I love it. I think it's awesome. I'd love
See,
being a
Bluetooth
birthday
speakers
boy.
rock.
So.
I like
I did
how he goes.
really,
I don't
really,
know, but it's
Bluetooth
really
speaker.
badass.
Simple
I
as
could
that.
show it to you guys. I'm sure if you don't believe me, but
I believe you.
I did a really, really nice. I cook my own dinners, so I had lamb and gnocchi.
Lamb's so awesome.
Dude, this fucking thing is out of this world. Nice. Very nice. I did really good.
It put you straight to bed after you ate the lamb, didn't it?
No,
Not yet.
I just want to say to Metal, dude. Hey, fucking right on. Everything's cool. Love it. I'm a little fucked up, though. You can kind of tell.
Metal for
But
breakfast. He's
I'm not
talking to
going
you.
I'm
to.
working on it. Yeah, I'm working on it. This seems to work out pretty good so far.
That's awesome.
Oh, whiskey, gin, and brandy with the glasses pretty handy. Someone messing
Right?
with me.
Like tiny Bluetooth speaker. That's what my whole channel started with, was a little tiny speaker.
Do you still have the
Yep.
do you still have the what the fuck was it? The little skull? Didn't you have a skull on the table?
Tell him about Scully.
Scully accidentally got smashed. A
Mm.
little while after my girl died, I kind of raged out, and Scully was hanging on the post, and I smashed him to death with a
What
knife.
was the other one? What was the other one? You had another thing.
Stewie.
I have.
Oh, Stewie. That's right, Stewie. Yeah.
Yeah, Stewie. Stewie was supposed to get the 9 iron, but I missed, and I
What'd you do?
destroyed
Did you
Scully.
flip out one day?
Yeah, it's on Joe Morgan's channel.
There's a.
Oh God.
I could probably like check it out. I could probably like go over to that. There's a museum over here, and they actually have like a actual human skeleton thing. I could probably maybe obtain that and
Nice.
send it to you if you want.
Medical grade skeletons cost a lot of money.
Well,
I don't think
not
it's
really.
medical grade.
It's like $600 is the one I paid for.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
That's about what it. That's
Yeah,
probably
it's perfectly legal. Now, where does it come from? I don't know. It's probably India or something. I don't know.
That's what they say. They're like, they don't know why. That's exactly right. They don't, it's like, there's no attachment to it.
Mm-hmm.
$600 is a lot just to have a skeleton.
I would
It
do
is,
it.
but
I
yeah.
would do it right now.
Oh well, not
Matter
many
what,
people
the
can. I mean, it is a lot.
skeleton, the whole fucking send one over, dude. It would cost more to just ship it than it would actually. He could fucking put it. I don't even know. What do you want to do with an actual skeleton?
But think about this though. Like whenever you said
guess you have to have
$600
a
for a skull is like a lot. Think about this. Like I don't game. Like I'm not a gamer, but I know guys and girls that have spent $5,000 into gaming. You know what I mean? I think it's all on like your focus. Like what do you like, and then. But yeah, $600 like off the bat for a skull. Yeah, that's a lot.
That's where it starts. Because if you got a skeleton, then
about
you
the
have to
whole
buy it.
skeleton, dude. I'm not talking about the skull.
Well, if you're gonna have a skeleton,
I got mine.
So I don't even care about that.
you're gonna have to get a skeleton for the skeleton next.
I don't care.
No, I have like a table, you know, that I've painted, anarchy kind of table, and I wanted a human skull, like a real one, and $600 is how much the skull costs. So it sits there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 600 bucks.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I see what you're saying. Now, how much is it for? What is it like for the whole skeleton? Like probably what, $2,000?
Yeah. They're really hard to transfer for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Are you talking about the same place where I got mine? It was from a place in North Carolina.
I'm actually talking about like buying a whole. I guess they would call it a medicinal medicine type. Like if you're a medical student type skull.
Yeah.
Well, not the skull, but the whole thing, like the whole thing.
Right. The whole skeleton. Right.
Yeah.
But I'm saying there's the place where I got
But
the
it's in
skull
the
from, and
museum
that's North
too,
Carolina.
so you got that. What's that?
Yeah. I said the place where I got the skull from was North Carolina, like a place in North Carolina. Yeah. Completely
Was it
legal.
male
Yeah.
or female? Just curious.
Yeah, they mailed it to me. Yeah.
Was it male or female? Just
Oh,
curious.
I don't know. I don't
You
know
could
that.
do
Are you a
Shakespeare.
med student or are
You could do Shakespeare if you had one.
why are you doing that? Like, I want to know. Are you doing it? Like, are you a med student? Are you doing like? Are you
Oh no,
trying to
I'm just
finish-
no, I just love heavy metal, and I'm just kind of a darker person, but I'm nice. Nothing
Do you
real
want
deep or anything.
somebody's skull?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's outside of the medical envelope, I guess.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool. That's pretty
Some
weird.
Billy, some would say what's wrong with the world is nobody drinks from the skulls of their enemies enough anymore.
Right.
I don't know. I guess you guys are.
I was always.
online,
I think like before the field that I got into, which is was the military. I was in the military, and then I went to military contracting and all that kind of stuff. But before that, like I wanted to be a doctor, so I was always infatuated with the anatomy of the Army.
I've played a doctor a couple times, but I am not
What'd you
one.
walk into? What was your MLS?
35 Foxtrot, 21 Romeo, 11 Bravo.
Well, Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. We don't need all that.
How long were you in there for? It doesn't sound like you were in there very long. It sounds like you dropped out.
Well, that was no, I didn't. Oh, I never dropped out. I was honorable for sure. But no, I ended up having a baby, and then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It sounds like you were in there for like 2.5 years or something.
Can you be in for 2.5 years? I was in there for 8.
8 years.
I think 3 is the minimum.
Damn, dude.
I've never heard of 2.5.
Right.
Well, you started throwing up all those fucking here and there's and shit, and I thought maybe you bailed out.
No.
That's all. No problem. I just thought that.
No, and that's the thing, man. I don't even. I don't flaunt that. That's not what I mean. No, it's just that before that, I was wanting to be a doctor, and so I was infatuated with the human anatomy and the anatomy of anything. Like I have a bird skeleton.
No, I was more fascinated with women's anatomy.
Yeah, but I would get along pretty good on that, probably, because I was the same fucking way. I was the same way. I just didn't like one that sits 14 hours a day every day.
A woman?
No, that's not what I said.
No, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't hear you. What did you say?
I didn't want to sit there 14 hours a day every fucking day. I didn't want to do that.
Right.
That's exactly why I didn't do that. Very intelligent. You sound intelligent too. It's not that. The smarts are. That's just didn't want. I wanted to go fuck off. I wanted to go do my own thing. So.
Well, I think isn't life about like exploring?
What's your name?
What?
What's your name?
Me? Yeah, I'm Lost. The Lost Product.
What's your name?
I don't.
Tell me what your name is.
I don't. Yeah, I don't. You want me to fucking dox myself?
Who's on
my name? My name is Billy. What is your name? I respect you. I like. We're the same fucking cat. My name is Billy. What's your name?
His name is Lost Product.
Yeah. I don't like, you don't
What's
dox
your
yourself
name?
on here. Yeah, Lost. Call me Lost. There you go.
I'm not
Nice
too
to meet
worried
you,
about
man.
it. A lot of people know me.
Yeah, nice to meet you, man.
Yeah,
I've
nice to meet
actually
Nice to
you.
met
meet you, man. We're the same motherfucking kind of cat.
That's
Nice to meet
cool.
you.
Yeah. Yeah. Were you,
My
why were
name's
you
Billy,
interested
though.
in like anatomy and stuff like that? Were you wanting to do the same thing?
Absolutely.
You
That's
see
cool.
what Virginia Roots is saying, Billy?
Yeah.
She said, "Dang, Billy, you and TLP spoke on Ron's years ago, and you can't remember each other."
Maybe
We spoke
not.
where?
The dangerous.
Remember though. Oh, Ron.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dangerous? Shit. I knew your voice sounded familiar.
Virginia's got it. Look, these motherfuckers, dude. We're in a very, very intellectual community, and I love it.
Yeah, I know. I haven't
I
been back
love
in, like, I come in randomly, man. But yeah, I don't remember, but yeah,
it. No, it's alright. Look,
that's pretty crazy, man. Ron was the first person that I ever went into with
I
the
used to
you
come
know.
up and, dude, I'd be so fucked up.
Oh, me
Right,
too.
what
Yeah.
most of these people
I have
lost.
a problem. My problem is that I'm like such a recluse that unless I'm like totally screwed up, I will not come up on panel. But I always want to come up on panel for some fucking reason. It's just like,
Well, dude,
what
I
the
think
hell
that's
is wrong
everybody.
with this
Socializing, Billy.
guy?
It's
You
called
know,
socializing.
I
I
have
had to learn it too.
no. It's just so bullshit, dude.
That's
Called
crazy
so.
though that we've talked before. That's awesome. I knew your voice, but I was like, I
Billy,
didn't
dude,
know.
there's no one. Oh, what the fuck? You know, I what it had been happening, and this is another issue too, is that I'm like super psycho, like on point, like focusing on every single fucking thing, and then once my job's done, then at night I just start screwing off, and this is what had happened. It's just crazy.
See,
Just
yeah, I exactly see what you're saying. If you're given like a bunch of things to do, let's say, you want to finish the first job first, second job second, third job, so on and so forth. And then if somebody throws that screw, that screwball in there, you're on job number two. You're
very highly functioning. Everyone
right.
in my family is just like super high functioning. So it's just,
Oh wow.
oh, and then you lose your shit like after 6 o'clock. Then everything's fucked. That's exactly right. So no, I'm all cool. I love it. I'm so glad. Hey. Fucking awesome.
Yeah, well,
Happy birthday,
probably
Billy.
probably the reason I don't remember you over at Ron's is because, and I'm not saying nothing breakfast. I'm not going to say it like that, but I was in a terrible relationship, and I'm not blaming it on that. But I was a big time drinker, hard at that point, so that could be another reason that I don't remember, you exactly. You know what I mean?
I think there's a lot of reasons that we don't.
You guys are mentioning. I got to say something real quick. There's still a couple hundred people that hang out together because of Dangerous Freedom. They all met there. I met a lot of people that then
he was a good guy, man.
This is like 100% like why people like look what we're talking about right now. It's just like, this is real shit. This is like, hey, this is what's going on. It's like you cannot fucking hold this shit against anything. It's like crazy good. So thank you
I'm not
for thank you for fucking all that up, Carl. And I don't know if we can pick it back up and keep going on, but yeah.
Always happy to oblige,
that's
Billy.
the same thing.
Always happy to oblige.
I'm having
Happy
some
birthday.
major problems
Oh,
here.
man.
I'm gonna have to shut this stream down.
Oh, really?
Unfortunately. I'm sorry. I don't know what
Wow, what's
fuck's
up?
going on, but
Are you okay?
close this
Right on,
out.
Milo. Thanks for having me up here, brother.
Yeah, no problem. I appreciate all of y'all.
Why are you
Yeah,
shutting it
thanks for having me.
down? Like, I thought we were getting like some real shit rolling down here.
Yeah, but
That's
I don't know
really
what
weird.
my shit's
Why
doing.
would you?
So I'm
I
just
don't know.
gonna
I thought that was really
shut
cool.
her off.
Why would it?
Thanks,
He
everyone.
said, I thought it was really cool.
Peace out on a Thursday night.
Hey, Breakfast. It was cool talking to you, man, for the first time. Hey, the other guy, I don't look at my phone, sir. So,
Yeah, it's
I'll look
cool.
at it later. But
Yeah, I
But,
appreciate you jumping up
Why
here.
are you stopping this? I wonder.
I'm having trouble with my connection right now, so I don't
oh,
want to fuck around.
So it's not nothing. Ain't.
Drop it off and say sayonara, bitches.
he's sayonara, bitches. Hey, man, nice talking to you guys. Virginia Roots, it was good to, I guess, through third person to hear you
I
say
love
hi. Or
She's
Mhm.
hot.
Right.
Okay, hey, take care, guys. I'll see you around
Peace out.
later, man.
Unbelievable.